привет, пацаны! Сегодня будем Бравл толк смотреть. Если раньше не случится, сегодня удалил себе эти некоторые. Не обновил, к сожалению. Не обновил, да. Обновления не было, к сожалению, да. Ладно, так сойдет. Ой, сейчас живот немножко болит от страха.
Получить обслуживание.
Длина.
Baby, no entiendes, tú estás cambiando.
Салют, с вами ресторатор, это Версус Баттл. Пошути, блядь!
Ты опять? Ну нет, мама, ну нет! Я тебе сказала, не смотри.
Короче, Бравл толк сейчас скоро, ура!
Говорила или нет? Марш в комнату! Дрянь такая, что орёт, как девка мне.
Ой, вот делай! Ой, вот делай, что-нибудь все равно убью! Да, вот так.
Ну, сделала тест, одна полоска. Ой, слава богу, слушай, второго такого дебила не потяну.
О, сейчас. Ждем. Да, я радуюсь. Ой, пока. Стой, просто. Так потом песню поет. 10 минут 8 секунд будет длиться. Будет Отис скин на золотого и серебряного. Я жду. Ну нет, мне не разблокируем Отис. Просто я так говорю. Наверное, будет Макс там. Но есть, наверное, некоторые скины будут добавлены. Серебряный и золотой. Наверное, еще БДС там бесплатно дадут скин. Или, ну, не знаю как. Хз. О. Ну все. Все, сейчас, да, звук. Я знаю. Да, сейчас я знаю. Да, сейчас вот так начнется. Да. Это же новая песня будет. Это ремодели. Это шарик. Ремодель, да. Это, пацаны, будет Старпарк. Да, я знаю. Вот ремодели я вижу, вот. Кстати, музыка топовая. Как она сама, вот смотрите, ну так, поверну, не знаю как. Сейчас скины будут. Так, 15, 15, 14, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Кстати, музыка топовая. Я говорю, чтобы вам было слышно, да? Ого, живот режет немножко. Наверное, ну, новый, наверное, ну, не боец, а, наверное, вернут, да, Старпарк. Скины там, наверное, будут еще на них. Я думаю, сейчас вот, я думаю, сейчас голову ему отрубить. Слушай, Слушайте, на мне шарик повернулся. Ты что, скример хотел мне сделать? Посмотрите, он повернулся на меня. Ты кто? Кто такой? Пошла, ты жо. Я не вам. Я иду, пацаны.
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update. Right, Danny?
That is correct, my human friend Brawler.
What's that?
Meet Dannytron 3000, a genius robot I developed myself, capable of presenting any
Я не
update.
хотел.
I see. Good job, Danny.
Ой, сейчас
And
скример.
welcome to Brawl Talk.
Все,
I'll be back.
какой с миром? Блин! Это робот! Это помощник его батя, да? Это, наверное, его... А, это папа, я понял, это папа. Все готово, папа его.
Back to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduced you to the Robot Factory, the
Oh,
home of
да.
all those crazy robots you see in Star Park.
It's also a
Star Park?
perfect link to our newest chromatic brawler, Sam.
He's the second member of Belle's trio and literally her partner in crime. He also has some personal beef with all the robots in Star Park.
His playstyle feels very unique to Brawl. When equipped with his knuckle busters, he does a stronger close-range attack that can hit multiple enemies at the same time.
Сейчас какой-то скин
When
будет
he
на
doesn't
ДЦ,
have them,
да,
his attacks are not as powerful, but they are faster.
And while he has his knuckle busters,
знаю.
his super bar is always full, meaning he's the first brawler who already starts with his super available.
Activating his super with his knuckle busters
Ah,
on
ну я
will
понял.
throw them and will
Ой,
damage
блин,
everything on their way.
похоже на-
He also gets a
Знаете,
temporary
так,
speed buff.
просто зарыгаю.
Activating the
Да,
super
только
again
это.
will then call his knuckle busters back to
Атака.
his
Ну,
arms
вот
and
похоже,
damage
что как
everything on their
Энтони
way
такой.
back.
Атака.
While Sun doesn't have
Атаку.
his weapon,
Атаку.
he'll have to charge
него
his
скин
super
будет
in the
Бравл
normal
пас,
way,
автоматически.
by hitting his attacks. Or he can collect his
Да,
knuckle buster
автоматически. Я
again.
вижу.
Sam will get the Caesar
Да,
Sam
вот.
skin at the last
Я
tier
видел,
of the
вот
Brawl
сейчас
Pass.
видел.
And the
Да,
first
Поко,
king of the
Поко,
Brawl Pass
да.
is Desperado Poco.
Ты куда катаешься?
Completing the Calamity Gang will have Lawless Lola as the Power League skin and Crowbone for gems.
We'll also be getting Moon Bunny Squeak for the Moon Festival in Asia, Stone's Pen, It Will Make Sense, I Promise, and Mecha Mortis, our newest 299 gem skin with custom voiceover and visual effects. And if you get him on release month, you get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his skins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for 49 gems each.
And lastly, Trick or Treat Leon, which will be available around Halloween. We'll have other skins for Halloween, but they will come in a different update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got finally remodeled. They are a lot more polished, shiny, and brawly. We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature Pan and 8-bit, and to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new
Да,
PvE
скин
mode.
новый.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit alive by collecting coins
да,
across the
это
map and protecting him from the waves of bots. If
Да, это
8-bit
как
is
столкновение,
defeated, you
да,
lose the
там
game.
же такое.
If you and
Ну,
8-bit
скин
survive
топ.
until the end,
Я
you
буду-
win.
In this mode,
как?
8-bit will be
Нет,
walking
деньги не
around
платишь.
and doing some work,
Денег, наверное,
so we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him in your sight.
Ну да.
You can swap brawlers in Power League.
Ну.
At the preparation screen, you can either request
О,
or
ну да,
receive
да,
a
да,
request
да,
to
такое
swap
было
a brawler,
раньше.
and if
Ну да,
everything looks
ну
great,
раньше же.
you can accept it.
That could be a really good idea to secure a good brawler first, or if they are just better
Ну,
than
сами
you with that
поняли, да.
brawler.
We'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his catchy vibes, Gus is actually a support brawler with the ability to heal and protect alive.
For every attack Gus hits, he charges a new bar. Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost in the map. If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple ghosts in the map.
With his super, he's able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
And great news, if you look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is quite easy to find in boxes. Trophy reset is getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line with the Brawl Pass seasons.
We are partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile picture or pings from the shop.
New challenges and quests with new sprays and profile pictures as rewards.
The Robot Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New gadgets for Buzz and Grief.
Gears price reduction.
Жалко в сторону.
And a message from the future.
And-
We managed to travel in time and get
Нажми на
Frank
эту
from the
кнопку.
future to tell you a bit
Тогда
more
получим
about
новую
what we have
1000
planned
рублей.
for Brawl Stars in the future.
Ну я же говорил.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Wait, that's from the past. Sorry, Frank.
Прости, Фрэнк.
So, we're all aware that we have some players who are
Скин, да,
concerned
на
about the
фэн, сейчас
future.
какая-то будет.
What do you have
Или
for the
на
community?
Джанет. Не знаю, как хер.
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with you,
понимаю.
our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to
Ю,
resolve
что
it.
меня.
So, let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework Yes.
Я не понимаю.
We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduced the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and decrease their cost. And at the same time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears which won't be usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button for gears and will reimburse all existing scrap, gear tokens and already crafted gears to you. This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future. This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrived. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool. And there is more, right?
Why? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how Brawl is played, and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
And there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals, rewards, you get it. Additional items on our current list of things to do are matchmaking, a better sense of collecting cosmetics and more ways for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share cool moments in the game on social media directly from within the game. We'd also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends, and yes, in parallel we've started working on a system to report other players for things like replay. We're likely going to roll this one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of the volume of reports.
This isn't a complete list of everything we'll do, but these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in October.
And giveaways! Yes, the Brawl Stars creators will be giving away Moon Bunny Squeak. So search for hashtag Bunny Squeak giveaway here on YouTube or any social media and read the rules to participate in the giveaway hosted by the Brawl content creator.
And this isn't a list. What's wrong with me? I did it perfectly before. I remember.
And if everything looks great for you, you can... It's supernatural.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm better than Danny at everything.
R2, G2 sounds. Should I do it?
Все. Короче, теперь...
We are back from our summer break and
Короче, пацаны, всем пока. Наверное, было все хорошо.